Okay, simultaneous contrast. Okay, as we did this with value, now we're going to do it with color. So the pink squares on the inside of each of the outer squares, we'll call the left square a purple, even though now we've talked about muting a color. You can see it's a muted purple. And then on the right, it's a vibrant green. So we're looking at the pink square on the inside. And as we look at the pink square on the inside, both of those pink squares are being affected by the square on the outside. So let's take a look and see, do we think the pink square on the left or right is influenced more in a color direction? Let's say, is the pink square on the left more red, more yellow, more blue, more purple, more green? Or is the pink square on the right, is it red, purple, orange? Or would you say they're the same, or would you say that they're different? And does one look brighter? Is the value the same? Is the color the same? They're both being affected, so let's try to help ourselves. Let's move that one a little bit closer. So as we move it closer, does that help at all? Can we see that that pink square is in the same? Which one leans where if you were to guess? Is it more blue, orange? Which one's bluer? This is a better way to say it. Which one's bluer? Which one's redder? Which one's more orange? Which one's more yellow? And we're just talking about the inner square. That's we're trying to make that decision, and I'm going to help you out real quick. You've decided which one. Let's take a look and connect them. Because as always, when they're touching, it's easiest to know. Okay, you're a winner if you thought that they were the same. I know even to my eye, even as I pull this off, they don't look the same to me. The one on the right appears much bluer, and the one on the left looks like it has orange in it. When I connect it, I know they are having an influence. Once again, that's simultaneous contrast. We can do the same thing and change the back of that color. Is that now affecting it? Does that help? Does that hurt? But we do want to know, and the thing we are trying to understand is that color and value influence whatever color and value is next to it. Their proximity can help change how we perceive them. So that's our simultaneous contrast. Let's move on. This is one of my favorite lectures. I think this can be really eye-opening. Have you read by any chance or heard of the book called Blink? It's by Malcolm Gladwell. A great book, interesting. And the idea here is he makes the argument that a lot of times a quick decision can be a better decision. If you deliberate a long time, that sometimes your instinct is going to give you a quicker decision. I don't think this is the case with everything, but I do believe it's absolutely the case with color. So taking a long time to make a decision doesn't always make it better. So to drive this point home, I want to show you an image. What I would like you to do is focus your eye along the edge of these two colors. If you can just keep your eye focused maybe in this area, right here. Now you have to focus the whole time, so don't look away. Don't look at the green side, don't look at the pink side, don't look at your outside, don't look at your hands, don't look away. I want you to focus on that line. And I'm going to time it. We're going to spend about 40 seconds. And during that 40 seconds, I want you to stare at that line with me. And I think something fantastic is going to happen. So as we stare on that line, starting now, try to blink as little as possible and don't look away. Look on that line, and as we're staring at that line, we might all of a sudden start seeing some color vibration or a halo effect. Are you seeing flares of the pink side getting a little bright and the green side getting a little bit bright? Maybe you're seeing that happen with me. But don't turn your eyes away, okay? Keep your eyes focused on that line even as this is happening. I want you to keep looking, okay? Don't turn away. The reason I'm talking still is because I don't want you to think when I stop talking it's time to turn away. So keep your focus. All right, just a little bit longer. Let's go 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. did the right side of your image of the pink become extremely vibrant. And for me, it's still happening just a little bit. It's starting to fade. So what just happened is something called color fatigue. As you were, I'm not a doctor in medicine in any way, so I'm not going to get the right terminology correct. But there is a chemical, a juice, a something that is being transmitted to your mind, letting you know each of these colors. One letting you know the green, and one letting you know the pink. And as you were staring at it, what you didn't know was that the left-hand side, all the chemical juice transmission, whatever it is that sends the information to your mind, was actually fatiguing. You were running out of it. So unbeknownst to you, your eye, though you never saw any change in the color, it was actually getting duller because you couldn't perceive it as vibrant as before until we pulled this off. And once we pulled it off, then all of a sudden you could see what the original color was compared to your lack of color. So let's say this didn't work for you. It worked for me, so I'm sure we held it long enough. But you can also replay this and just pause it. Pause it for longer. Wait for a minute. Wait for 2 minutes. See what happens. See how vibrant and how pale the other side gets. Or you can do the same with any two colors and pull one off, and you'll see the same thing happening. The vibration that was happening down the middle as we were watching was caused by the same problem. One, we had a little bit of simultaneous contrast going on. Any kind of change that your eye was making was giving you a little bit more color on the opposite side of whatever color it was. So, okay, let's move on and let's make our decisions quickly. Okay, when we want to decide on color, we don't ponder it for hours. We make a quick decision and we live with that decision, or we change it afterwards if we feel like it's wrong.